Shri Guru Basavalingaya Namaha. In great honor, Shri Basava TV welcomes all our special viewers to this episode, Exuberance of the Era, the 12th Century. The powerful seat of spirituality, the powerful seat of experience. Let's view this illuminating, sparkling Anubhava Mantapa. Let me begin with the translation of our Vachana. Steal not, kill not, do not lie, do not show ill temper, do not be impatient to others, do not glorify yourself, do not speak ill of others, since this is the inner purity and this was the outward charity. This is the path to please Kudala Sangama Deva. Anubhava Mantapa or Anubhava itself has a wide range of possible translations. It is the mental state which can be communicated or represented either verbally or physically or emotionally in one or different contexts. Anubhava Mantapa means the institution of experience. Anubhava Mantapa was the first parliament in the history of mankind formed in the 12th century. It has all the essence of the parliament. The first democratic parliament is founded by Guru Basaveshwara. Allama Prabhu, a great yogi of extraordinary achievement, was made the president. Lord Basava acted as the prime minister. Channa Basava was the speaker, editor and compiler of Vachana literature. I, Shobha, would intend to reach the new literates and children. Hence, my language will be very, very simple and easily comprehensible. I hope I will be able to reach the destined people. It was during this period that the Sharana tradition and Vachana Sahitya made a remarkable influence in the life of people. A full liberty of thought and action and a free scope for discussion was provided. This mysticism of Sharanas came out as a core principle of Anubhava Mantapa in the form of Vachanas. It was an enlightening and empowering source for all those who aspired for a noble life. A powerful shelter, I can say, for spiritual and socio-religious thought. It advocated the unity and divinity of life and guided people to a meaningful and worthy life. It became a powerful house of Sharana Dharma, which brought a miraculous change in the lives of most sinful men and women. There were 770 Sharanas in the Anubhava Mantapa. It emphasized universal brotherhood and sisterhood. It enriched the Kannada language by a very, very new style of expressing independent thought and experience. Anubhava Mantapa was a congregation of visionaries who used to discuss the burning issues and derived solutions through the supreme elected bodies chaired by the speaker. A divine home of the like-minded and rational people, it ignited rationality and humanity. The noble efforts and contributions of the blessed Sharana tradition played a remarkable role to promote better understanding, and moral responsibility among the individuals. It provided equal opportunity to every individual to participate in social, religious, and literary activities without any difference and discrimination. It criticized the meaningless differentiation of human beings as high, low, either on their birth or on their occupation. Unique preachings of equality, charged with the acceptance of the parenthood of God and the fraternity of human, fascinated the tortured minds and consoled the gasping heart of the oppressed and distressed masses. By Lord Basava's precious efforts and noble vision, Anubhava Mantapa added a golden page to the history of Karnataka. The burning zeal of Basava to place religion on a democratic basis, his passionate love for God, and his untiring energy in serving humanity added to the glory. Basava's aim was not to oppose or propose any religion or philosophical system, but to show people the existing social and religious evils, and if possible, to remove these from society. Let me now tell you some fundamental principles of the Basava Mantapa. First one, all are equal. No man is high or low, either by birth, sex, or occupation. Women have equal rights to follow the path of self-evolution, universal brotherhood, community approach, practice before preach. Each one to follow profession of his own choice. All kayakas are honorable professionals. Castes, ashrams are to be discarded. Renunciation, dwelling in forest, completely ruled out. Intergroup marriages, encouraged. Untouchability has to be placed away from society. Free thinking on all spiritual and social subjects. Reason and experience are the only guiding lights. Language of people, a medium of imparting spiritual, secular education. All men have equal right to participate in discussions and to acquire spiritual knowledge. In conclusion of this episode, let's take the word of Dasamiya, shared by all the Sharanas. The earth is your gift. The growing grain, your gift. The blowing wind, your gift. What shall I call these yours? Who eat out of your hand and praise everyone else? Yes, I agree. The whole being of man is a gift of God. Let me tell you more about Lord Basavanna. Lord Basavanna is a 12th century Kannada social reformer, poet, and philosopher who is considered to be one of the most revered saints in the Lingayat sect. Records say that he was born in 1131 AD in Bagewadi, now Bijapur, Karnataka, to a Brahmin family. His father was Madarasa and Madalambike was his mother. as a religious tradition, he was initiated with a holy thread called Janvara in Upanayana at the early age of 8 years. He revolted against this tradition, took out the Janvara and left for Kudala Sangama, where he received all education. In his later stages, he went to Kalyana, where King Bijala appointed him as an accountant, and later he became the Prime Minister. It pained Basavanna to see the static superstitions and anti-social elements ruling. There was a gap between the rich and the poor. Untouchability was rampant. Sex discrimination made the lives of women pathetic. Basavanna himself started practicing social norms, and thus he became a guiding path, and we can say he brought about an inviting change to everyone in the society. Let's see his contributions. He scripted his practical experience in a novel literature called Vachanas. This contribution to the Sharanas helped them express their revolutionary and reformist ideology in a very simple Kannada language. His main aim was Sakala Jivatma Regalis, meaning welfare to all. He convinced the society about the real God and society, which are within and within us only. Satvara and Jangama, meaning static and dynamic, which were the two important innovative concepts introduced by him, became the main foundation and ideology of Basavanna. He gave a new dimension to the human body and soul, where the self-respect of all human beings was boosted. With his goal to set up a democratic society, he fought against all types of inequalities. He raised his voice against untouchability. He not only mingled with them, but also had food with them. It gave a new courage to the downtrodden. Women were encouraged to sit along with men and express their feelings and pain. Discussions were held about the prevailing problems of socio-economic and political strata, including religious and spiritual principles, along with personal problems. It was hence an open platform in bringing about a radical change in the contemporary society. Discussions were written in the form of vachanas, which formed a constitution where liberty, equality, and fraternity were prominent principles aiming towards social justice and progress. The two important socio-economic principles, Kayaka work, divine work, and Dasoha, equal distribution. Here, every individual should take up the job of his choice and perform it with all sincerity. No discrimination in vocations. All members are laborers. Kayaka Jivigalu, even the Guru and Jangama should work. Kayaka is not just work, it is a way to realize God. It teaches the dignity of labor. Ultimately, work is worship. Kayaka is equated with heaven. People started loving their work and involved themselves in society without any feeling of class, caste, and sex discrimination. Kayaka must be followed by equal income for equal work. If he has surplus money, he should give it to the society and poor. He called this the Soha. In conclusion, he gave the concept of equal distribution of wealth, Kaika, and the Soha were the major dynamic policies. Now, coming to the judiciary, that's the Vachanas. He was a visionary to the total revolution. He is regarded as one of the greatest human beings of the entire world. As per the word of Mahatma Gandhi, it is not possible for me to practice the principles of Basavanna, which he taught 800 years ago, which he also practiced. I have adopted a few of them. I am yet a seeker in this aspect and not at all an accomplished one. Eradication of untouchability and dignity of labor were among his core concepts. The seed of modern concepts of Sarvodaya and the total revolution were sown in Karnataka during the 12th century by the great revolutionary Basavanna. His practical approach and the establishment of Kalyana Rajya brought about a new status and position for all our citizens. Our salutations to this great soul. Our salutations to the great soul. Sharanu Sharanarthi to all my honorable viewers. I shall continue to tell you more about many Sharanas who came into this beautiful, enlightening Anubhava Mantapa.